Hello YouTube, my name is rhianaB, and yes, it is that time of year again. It has become a tradition on my channel to always, at the end of the year, react to YouTube Rewind, and today we're at 2018, my third YouTube Rewind reaction video, and also at the end of the video, I'm also going to be doing like a quick little sum up of my year, both in YouTube and a little bit in my personal life that happened in 2018. So, before we delve into the actual reaction, I want to actually go through a list that I've been kind of compositing throughout the year of what I think should be and will be in YouTube Rewind this year. So, a couple of ones I have. Now, I starred a couple on my list here that I know for sure are going to be in there. Excuse me. We have the foil ball challenge that happened, I think, like mid this year, and obviously, there's no way that Laurel and Yanny is not going to be in the YouTube Rewind. That took over YouTube so much, and it led to like other like sound perception types of videos, and that became a big thing. We have What the Fluff challenge, which was the thing where you get your pet, like a dog or a cat or whatever, hold a blanket up in front of you, drop it, and then you would disappear, and then see the pet's reaction to where you went. I think that would be a cool little touch to add on here. Obviously, in my feelings, I mean, even I did that challenge on my Instagram and on my social media, so that is probably going to be in there to some degree, whether it's the song or people actually doing their own little dances to it, I don't know. Mukbangs became really big this year, although they've been around YouTube for a couple of years. I think this year was its like big, like, hit of the mainstream type of a thing. Other ones I have on here, the Walmart yodeling kid, I don't know if he himself will make an appearance, but he may be referenced somehow. There was the mannequin head challenge that was earlier this year. We have Karma is a Bitch, straight arm challenge, and yeah, I think that's really all I have. There's obviously, I'm going to miss quite a number of things because I don't always keep track of what would be popular on YouTube Rewind, and also I may not find them as, you know, memorable or impactful as YouTube Rewind might. So I may have missed a couple things. We'll find out when we watch it. And also, I really don't have any YouTubers per se that I think should be in YouTube Rewind this year. The only person I can think of is, no doubt about it, Shane Dawson should be in YouTube Rewind this year. This year has been huge for Shane Dawson with all of his docu-series, especially just the recent one with Jake Paul. I mean, if he's not in YouTube Rewind, then I'm going to be very disappointed. Now, if it was up to Shane, who said he didn't want to do it because he has explained in the past why he hasn't done past YouTube Rewinds, if he has a reason, then I'll respect that, but he needs to be in YouTube Rewind. And if any year, it would be this year because he has truly just changed YouTube so much this year. So hopefully he's in it, and hopefully some of my other favorite YouTubers will be in here as well. I have looked at a couple pictures because I follow YouTube on Instagram and Twitter and everything, so I've seen a couple pictures. I know some YouTubers that are already in it, but without further ado, let us go ahead and get our headphones on, and let's get started with YouTube Rewind, shall we? All right. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Hi, Will Smith. Oh yeah, because he started his channel this year.
Rewind.
How?
I would want Fortnite and Marquez Brownlee.
That's what you wanted.
You know who I would have asked for?
Quit
Hi, Ninja.
Around.
Of course.
Play me some of that jumping music. Okay. You said jumping music?
Jumping music.
Oh, I like it like that. Cardi B. Huge year for Cardi B. Oh, is this the whole thing?
Thank you.
Oh, this is the thing with, was it Will Smith who jumped out of the plane or something? I always forget.
Is this Marcus?
Like, oh! Hi, Liza. I was wondering if she was going to be in this, because I haven't heard that much from her this year, as far as YouTube is wise. She's branched out quite a bit this year, though.
Apparently, we control Rewind this year. Y'all, we can do whatever we want. What do we do?
Okay. Swoozie. Oh, okay. Meryl Twins. Ah, there's Casey!
K-pop!
Of course, K-pop. Now, I don't know a lot about K-pop groups, so I don't really know who they would mention in here, besides BTS probably, because they had their own YouTube original at some point. Oh, this is cool. Definitely K-pop style, like, filming.
Yeah, but you're marrying Bongo Cat.
Oh, the royal wedding. Aww. Oh, Bongo Cat, that's right. I didn't know how popular it was. ASAP.
Love that. Melting lipstick.
Oh god, yes. Didn't she start that? I forgot if she started that trend. Mukbang.
한국에서 할래?
I always love their inclusion of international YouTubers. Oh, there's Rome! Oh, and Try Guys, of course. They had a big year.
Marshmallow needs to be in these videos.
Oh, Marshmallow. But he was in last year's.
Marshmallow. How about Jodeling King?
Yes, there he is! Called it! Oh, yes, in the Winter Olympics. If they had Adam Rippon, I would have died. Music's not too bad this year. Oh, for a second I thought he was naked. His pants matched his skin tone way too much. Odd ones!
Right?
Oh, Lucas Spider! So they are doing some stuff with, like, people actually dancing. And a lot of animation. That's always a plus. Oh, freaking Trevor doing floss. God. And John Oliver. Susie's got some moves. What did you... Oh, that's so cute. All the animators. I love it.
Wait, hold on. You know who
Lily!
in this rewind video? Everyone who managed to do something big.
Oh, Mark and Make-A-Wish. Oh,
to help the causes that
that's so
matter.
sweet.
To everyone who proved it's
There's
okay
Kate-
to talk about mental health
Casper?
this year, and showing their viewers that it's okay to go through tough times like that.
It takes a lot of bravery to be that vulnerable,
Gabby!
and I'm so proud of this community.
I think this year's Rewind should celebrate the fierce,
Ah!
fabulous, and empowering art of
Yes!
drag.
I want to see all of you be your own kind of beautiful.
और वो लोग जिन्होंने एजुकेशन के फील्ड के लिए पैसा जुटाया है.
Can we also give a moment to Asian
Aw.
representation in entertainment this year?
Miss Lore.
Major strides were made.
And to the people who put aside their differences.
Yeah, and created something really special.
Here's to all women in 2018 finding their voices.
She got a bigger spot this year. Congrats to Nikki.
Can we give a moment to working moms? Ganbarimashou.
E a todo mundo que ensinou.
Ou que aprendeu.
This is a really cool, interesting twist.
لكن اللاجئين لكل شخص عم يبحث عن وطن.
Todos nosotros deberíamos enviarle un saludo a los niños que siguen sus sueños.
Yo quiero agradecer
A lot of international ones this year. That's really cool.
Buenas y malas.
كتاب الأخوارجة.
Quita Latin.
العائلة هي كل شيء.
I want to give a moment to everyone who supported me when I got sick. All of the comments and messages I got made me feel like I wasn't alone.
Oh.
We're forgetting something.
Oh no.
I think we should read the comments.
Okay.
I
Aw.
have a feeling this is going to be a big craze. Let's give the people what they want.
Now what would that be? Oh god, the freaking Kanye thing. I forgot what it was called, but I should have figured this would be in here. It's so stupid. Okay. Is that Brenda Yuri I hear? Alright. Ah! Hey there, sister! James Charles. There's the foil ball. I did see pictures of this. ASMR. Oh, of course, freaking ASMR. How did I forget about ASMR? Probably because I'm not really into ASMR. It kind of doesn't sit well with me. Oh god, Fortnite dances, yep. I'm trying to recognize people. They're going very, very fast. Sister Squad. my god! No! I am done with Baby Shark. Enough with Baby Shark. End it now. I love that Katya and Trixie are in this. Okay.
Oh, that's hot.
That's
hot.
cool. Oh, that's it! Oh my god, I forgot what his name was, but I've seen his videos. He does like all these cool like making like stuff out in nature and stuff. I've seen his videos before. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm more focused on that. I need to focus on who's all in Rewind this year. Okay. Odd One's out, Lucas Spider. I love the tribute to all the animation. That was so cool. And give him more of a spotlight than they did last year, although they were pretty well. Mark needs to cut his hair. He really does need... I think he's already cut his hair, but obviously this is before he did it. Okay. See, a lot of these YouTubers... They have a lot of international, which is great, but I don't know that many international YouTubers. I really don't. Oh, the Dolan... Oh, I didn't recognize the Dolan twins. Oh, I didn't see Yami. Okay. I'm done with Baby Shark. Okay, primitive technology. That's what it's called. That's really cool. That's really cool that he got his own little thing there. That's really cool. I think that's all I can say. Sorry, I'm not doing much with my adjectives and whatnot. But all right, that was YouTube Rewind 2018. Okay, so I gotta say, this is a bit of a different step for YouTube Rewind, because most of it is like, it's all about pop culture references, it's all about the music, because they've had some pretty good remixes by DJs in the past. I mean, even, you know, rest in peace Avicii, he even did the 2015 YouTube Rewind remix, but I love the fact that they were able to just kind of make it more creator focused, because that's been a big thing in the past couple years, but I think this year it also was a big impact on how much what the creators have all been going through. We had net neutrality this year. We also currently we're in the situation with Article 13, which go and do that, hashtag save your internet or save the internet. Article 13, that's a big thing to look out for. I like the fact that they were doing mostly creator-centered things and did a dialogue and, you know, put in people's comments and stuff like that. I think that was actually a really cool little thing for them to do as kind of a shout out to the community of YouTube as a whole. So that was great. And obviously I had some of my favorite YouTubers that were in there this year. I saw Laura DIY, I saw Nikki, yeah, Markiplier in there. You've got a lot of big YouTubers in there, a lot of international, which like I said, it's sad that I don't know that many international YouTubers. I know a couple, but I don't watch that many. So I think it's great that they're giving them more of a platform, in this year in particular, but it is kind of sad that I don't know that many of them. I also have to say kudos to them to doing a big showcase for the animation. You know, you had Lucas Spider in there, who kind of represents like the CGI, and then you had the more hand-drawn approach, like Odd One's Out, who I love, and it's so cool just to see them put such a focus on animation, because it has grown exponentially in the past year or two. So kudos to that. There were a couple people I missed. Obviously Shane, not in YouTube Rewind, which is kind of sad. One day, Shane, you will be in YouTube Rewind, and I cannot wait to see it. Also, Jacksepticeye wasn't in there. I think he's had reasons why he said he doesn't want to do YouTube Rewind again. I didn't see... You know, one thing actually I was a little surprised to see, I didn't see Joey Graceffa. I didn't see Joey in there, and he's been in YouTube Rewind ever since 2015. And it's a little sad that he hasn't. Maybe there was a scheduling conflict or something like that. I wish he were in there because I love Joey so much. Maybe next year, maybe he had scheduling conflict, I don't know. He wasn't in there, which is a little sad. But yeah, and also, I did get a couple of the references correct, a couple that I did miss. I completely forgot about ASMR, because I probably didn't, because I don't like the whole ASMR thing because it gives me the creeps. I'm shocked that Laurel and Yanny wasn't in there, unless I somehow missed it, I don't know. The lipstick melting, that was something I didn't think about at all, and I forgot that was a thing, because I can't remember and I always say her name wrong, and I don't want to butcher it on camera, but I think she's the one who started that whole trend. I could be wrong, but there was that. But I gotta say, YouTube Rewind this year, I'm very impressed. I think that it was a nice approach for everything that has happened in this past year with YouTube, because there were a lot of things involving internet problems, a lot of YouTube controversies this year as well. So I like the fact that they kind of stripped it down and made it more just focused on the creators and the people in the YouTube community. So at the end of the day, I did like it. Is it my favorite still? No. I still think 2015 is my favorite YouTube Rewind because it was the 10-year anniversary and that whole thing. And 2016 is probably a close second. The other years I like. Probably the only one I didn't like so much was probably last year's. Last year's wasn't my absolute favorite, you know, because it just didn't hit me as much. Although there were some YouTubers that made their debuts in last year's that I was very happy to see them. Like, I was so excited when I saw Phil DeFranco, when I saw Nikki on there. But overall this year, I'm very, very pleased with how they did it. So that's YouTube Rewind. So let's go ahead. I want to talk about a couple things about my own journey in 2018 this year. So 2018. So first off, one of the big things that's happened for me in the past, mostly this whole year, but I did start technically at close to the end of 2017, was when I got introduced to my local drag scene, because I didn't really know we had that much of a drag scene in my hometown. And I won't disclose where I live just because I don't want to spill that out there. I will just say I live in the Midwest, and it's been a really cool thing to see my hometown's local drag, because how it ended up happening was one of my friends who I've known ever since we were in kindergarten. We go way, way back. We hadn't spoken to each other in a couple of years just because we kind of went in our own separate directions. And just out of nowhere, I think we started following each other on Instagram, and I saw this, or maybe it's a friend of ours who, he is a drag queen as well, or does drag. There was just this thing where I saw one of her pictures on Instagram, and she was wearing like this really cool headpiece. It kind of reminded me of like the Virgin Mary's halo in paintings. And I said, oh wow, that's really cool. Where'd you get that? And, or like, you know, why are you dressed up like that? And she's like, oh, it's for this, these shows called Get Dusted that we go to. And there's actually a Halloween show coming up later next month if you want to go. And I said, oh, I would love to. It looks like a lot of fun. So, if you trail down on my Instagram page, you'll probably see a photo of me with like half of my face that's covered in rainbow and it's like skull makeup. And that was actually the look that I did for my first ever drag show that I went to locally. I had been to like RuPaul Drag Race shows before, but never like a local show. So I went, loved it automatically. And throughout this year, I have been going to more and more. And I've done a couple vlogs of me going to these shows and stuff like that. And one of them, well, technically it wasn't Get Dusted, it was another show, but I got to see Miss Cracker and even meet Miss Cracker, who was a contestant on the last season of RuPaul's Drag Race, and that was so cool. So that whole journey has been a cool thing. I've been able to make a lot of new friends and reconnect with old ones and just kind of express myself using makeup and clothes and being kind of like bringing out my inner diva, or my inner drag queen as I like to say it. And it's been a lot of fun getting to know new people and just experience something that I never really thought I would get to experience. So that's a big thing that's happened this year. Another thing was I got a chance to go see 30 Seconds to Mars in concert in July of this year, and that was an amazing, amazing show. I was so, so happy because I'm a huge 30 Seconds to Mars fan. I am a big Jared Leto fan. I have a major crush on Jared Leto. Have had a crush on him ever since I was probably early high school years, so around 15, 16 years old. And I was so excited, so excited. It was hot as hell because it's Midwestern weather in July, which means it was humid and it was hot. I was sweating to death. I was shocked my makeup stayed most of the day because I was at that concert for about 4 hours because it was 4 bands, and like 2 of them were more like indie bands, smaller bands. Then they had Walk the Moon, that was the main opener, and then it was obviously 30 Seconds to Mars. An amazing, amazing show. I did a video on that as well. Got a little pissed that I didn't get a chance to go on stage. We got blocked from the stage. Didn't appreciate that, but other than that, it was a really good show. But that was really, really cool. Probably some other big things that happened. I'm gonna talk about 2 specific things in general. First off, obviously, Shadowhunters has been a huge thing for me this year. I started watching it around, I would say probably April, because I discovered the show on accident because I was just on YouTube one day and it just randomly popped up in my recommended page, and I thought, okay, this looks interesting, let me check it out. It was a clip of Malik, and I think it was actually episode 206. I could be wrong about that, but it was one of their scenes in that episode, and automatically fell in love with Malik, fell in love with Alec and Magnus, Matthew Daddario and Harry Shum Jr., fell in love with them automatically, and I was very intrigued. I thought, this looks like a cool show. I want to see what this is about. And then it slowly turned into an obsession with the show. I binge watched it within like 1 week, and then I started watching it on TV because it was right at the end of season 3A. So I was watching it on TV then. And then of course, right when I get into the show, because I was like 2 years late because it started back in 2016, right when I get into it, it gets canceled in June. And I was not happy about that. So obviously I have been very, very dedicated to the hashtag Save Shadowhunter campaign. I have been doing videos on the channel recently about their award shows and all that sort of stuff. And if you follow me on Twitter, most of my feed currently has been nothing but Shadowhunters, just retweeting stuff and tweeting my own things in support of the show and the whole Save Shadowhunter campaign. It's been a big thing for me on social media this year, and it has been affecting my YouTube career as well because I have done some videos on it. So there's been that. And then also probably the biggest thing that happened to me this year was me releasing my music for the first time. And that was, like I said before, it took me and my vocal coach who did the piano on those songs, it took us about 1.5 to 2 years to get all these songs arranged, put them on piano, because a lot of them were very tricky to put on piano, and then obviously for me to write 2 original pieces and get music for that and get all that figured out. 1.5 to 2 years worth of work, and about an hour to 2 hours in the studio, and I was able to get this music done and uploaded for you guys to hear. And hearing all of your comments and your support for the songs has been absolutely incredible. And I have been loving reading the comments and just seeing all the love that you all have been giving for my music, because it was a lot of work. And I'm also someone who's very cautious about what I put out there. I mean, I spend so much time really filming these videos and editing them to make sure that I'm comfortable with them, that they're okay, and that I love them just as much as I hope you guys would love them in return. The singing thing though, I'm very picky about my singing. I know I can sing, I know I have a voice, but I'm always self-criticizing myself and I'm always self-doubting. So when it came to doing that and putting it out there for everyone to listen to, it was nerve-wracking and I didn't know what to expect. So hearing all the comments has been absolutely incredible, and thank you guys so much for being so supportive of my music, and I'm hoping to do more in the future. When that will be, I don't know, but hopefully I can get some more music in maybe next year. I don't know when, but I am planning on doing it, so look out for more music in the future. And then some other cool things like YouTube stats or whatever that happened this year. I uploaded my 100th video this year, which was really cool that I've made it past that point of making over 100 videos over the span of about 2.5 years. That's incredible. And also, probably one of my favorite moments of my YouTube stats, as far as that's concerned, is one of my videos hit over 1,000 views, and that was a big thing for me. And it was my my album review of Arctic Monkeys' Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino. That was a video that I didn't think I would ever do because I didn't know how to film it really, and I was a little like, I really don't know how to do this, but I wanted to do a thing where I showed my love of music and for some of my favorite bands. So why not? I did it, and automatically it became one of my more popular videos, and it's still currently my most popular video. And I mean, what can I say other than just thank you so much for all of you who are subscribed, who aren't subscribed, who have checked out that video and gave it a lot of love, a lot of comments, and a lot of cool support. So thank you guys so much for that. So I guess that's pretty much was it for 2018 for me as far as YouTube and some other things are concerned. As far as 2019, I have some plans. So obviously I am going to be continuing to do some of my reviews. I'm still doing Survivor. RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars is coming out soon, and I will be doing that. Hopefully I can finish that review because I didn't finish last season and I apologize for that, but I'm dedicated to try to get that done and hopefully get every reaction in done. So there's that. Also, I will be starting a Shadowhunter review and reaction series once season 3B comes back in February. I will be doing that, and I'm very, very excited to be reacting to the show and adding my support again for Shadowhunters. I want to get back into gaming, and I've been neglectful of my gaming videos for a while, and I apologize, because I've just been busy doing my reaction videos, and then I get other ideas and stuff like that. So I am planning to get back into gaming. Like, I haven't done Minecraft in over a year, and I really want to get back into playing Minecraft. I'm still doing Five Nights at Freddy's videos, a couple of other gaming videos I have in mind, and then I have a couple like little random videos that I've been wanting to do for a while that I may do once next year rolls around. But I've got a lot of stuff planned for next year, and I'm very, very excited to get those down, and hopefully I can really focus, and I know they say this every year, but I want to focus on keeping my schedule intact. I want to make sure I don't leave any series undone, that I want to keep a constant schedule of 1 to 2 videos every week, maybe more, maybe less, but get a video released every week. No, I want to try to avoid those long hiatuses that I don't plan for because I get overwhelmed with school and with work. So hopefully I can get that done. And thank you again so much for being so patient and supportive of me during those times, because those are days where I really need motivation to keep doing YouTube, because I get so stressed about everything else outside of YouTube that it kind of affects what's happening with my YouTube channel. So I'm hoping to get that back on track. Hopefully once I get done with school, that'll be something, and hopefully that'll happen next year. That'll be a big thing next year as well. But I want to end the video just by saying thank you so much for being so amazing and supportive throughout this year and ever since I started my YouTube channel all the way back in 2016. Thank you all so much for being amazing and supportive and loving, and I mean, I really don't know what else to say, but thank you. So on that note, I'm gonna end the video here. So if you guys like it, please give it a thumbs up, leave me comments down below. What did you think of YouTube Rewind? How was your 2018? Anything you want to share, I would love to read your comments. And if you want to see my future videos or videos I've already done, go ahead, hit subscribe and hit the little bell icon so you can be notified when my videos come out. That's all I have for you guys today, and until the next video, bye! Mwah. And happy 2019, everybody.